We'll get started at 6 with breaking news. 2 police officers assaulted in Hampton.
Started with a traffic stop on Armstead Avenue. The driver pulled over, but not for long, dragging 2 officers as he took off. And that is just the beginning. 10 on your side's Joe Fisher picks up the story from Hampton.
And Joe, how are the officers doing tonight?
Well, Tom and Nicole, I did check in with Hampton Police, and they say those officers were taken to the hospital, and that's where they remain right now. About 5 hours after this incident, they were transferred there with non-life-threatening injuries, and they are expected to be okay. This all started at around 1 o'clock when those 2 officers attempted to pull someone over. The driver, that man, did pull over. The officers got out, approached the vehicle, and it's when they asked that driver to get out of the car that the trouble really started. The man refused to get out of the car and instead took off on the officers. And in some way, those 2 officers were attached to the vehicle. So that man ended up dragging those 2 officers a short distance down the road. I did ask police about how far did they drag the 2 officers. They did not comment on that, but they did say that once the 2 officers were dragged, the man stopped his car and then took off on foot. We want to give you a look at some video. As police searched for about an hour this afternoon, they did put 2 schools on lockdown. They put Burbank Elementary on lockdown as well as Macomb Elementary. Those 2 schools were dismissed about 15 to 20 minutes late today. That's police ended up finding the man about an hour later, around 2 o'clock, just two miles down the road where I am now on the 2600 block of North Armistead. This is near Deerfield Boulevard. The lockdown at those two schools lasted about an hour. Students and parents tell me it was a short time, but a scary situation.
I was scared because I thought there was actually someone in the building trying to get people. So I got really scared and I wanted to go home.
We had to lock all the doors and close all the shades and block all the windows.
They didn't say any other details other than Hampton Police Department said there's a safety issue in the neighborhood, so we're delaying dismissal. So without saying anything else, that makes you obviously worry as a parent, like what's going on, are my kids okay?
And that parent was worried, but she says she was happy the school notified her. They notified her once when the school went on lockdown. They notified her again, and all parents again when that lockdown was lifted. Again, her kids got home 15 to 20 minutes late from school today. There is still a lot more information that we have not received from police. I did put the questions to police about why they stopped this man to begin with. They did not comment on that. They also have not given me his name, and they have not said if he's been formally charged at this time, although we do know he's possibly or potentially facing charges of assaulting a police officer. We'll work to get that information to you and bring it to you as it becomes available. For now, live in Hampton, I'm Joe Fisher, 10 on your side.